Hello, everyone, and welcome to a game that just finished from the German Bundesliga. It is the international master from Germany, Alexander Krasta, versus Serbian Grandmaster Nikola Sedlak. And here, pawn to f6 was played, which allows white to, it's not a losing mistake or anything, but it allows white to really seize the initiative. Knight f4 goes after the e6 pawn, and now you should defend it with queen to c8. But in the game, queen e7 was played, and now look at this. Captures, knight captures on g6, h captures, bishop captures, and queen captures. King to h8, and now pawn to b4, chasing away the bishop to b8, and bishop to b2. Okay, seems very scary, but pawn to e5, and now we have rook a to d1. Rook a to d8, defending the pawn on d5, and now pawn to b5. And it seems like, okay, black is defending this sufficiently, but look at this. Knight to a5, knight captures on e5, and now you can't really capture back here. If you capture back, you're just, well, we can even show it because it's a lot of fun. If pawn captures, then rook d3, of course, going after rook to h3. And even if you prepare with rook to, let's say, f7, rook h3 check, can block, but then you play bishop captures on e5, and now the only move black has is the capture, or, give up the queen on g7, and then rook or queen captures will be checkmate. But the actual game continued after knight captures on e5, queen to h7 was played, and now just rook d3, and here Nikola resigned as there is nothing more he can do. Rook h3 is coming, and if you trade, then okay, you just lose too much material, and that's all there is. Not much to play for here. You even lose the f6 pawn, and it's just terrible for black. So yeah, beautifully done, and it all started with black playing pawn to f6, so always be careful when deciding on that move. See you soon.